it's smart. It's smart, and you out here to win tournaments, and you're out here to take the chip home for your squads. But look at this. Edward in the area, not being able to play the video game at all here on the Justina. Flies, slow falls all the way down. Pops the F to stay safe. Pops that Justina ultimate, double dashes in, catches the damage off the R&B, gets caught up on the V2 there from Burst, gets slammed down there to one of those players, manages to stay up.
I mean, Unicom, and we're going to see some replays, especially this first fight at the Ancient Stockade. CA, take it away.
No Gamers United, man. It's just sad. It was just tradition at this point, but we do have Aizen, beautiful nunchuck combo swap there onto the pole sword. Forces out OUG's ult there on the Zaping. Comes out on top as well with the V2. Catches the R&B there for the finisher. Onto OUG's might. The RG's falling against Arano. Catches the V2. The back-to-back R&B's on the purple fan. Enough damage there to pick up the elimination onto Arano. Beautiful showcasing there with the Liam V2. Choose with amazing parry there onto XY. Catches the follow-up there. Swaps on over to the gold fan for the extra damage. Massive scare rush parry there from Edward. Into the raw dragon TOD onto Spider. R&B focus there into the restand there with the old back-to-back. Eat this, Edward. Coming in hot here for that Roma Yang. FPS EQ star. Massive jump parry there onto Agile. And Agile had Yang depletion timing here. Had to force out this fight here against Star. But Star just staying up here on the shot, yo. Catches the Proctor off the shield. Stays up. Catches that ultimate and just the damage burst into the pistol shot there onto Arano. Edward, pistol shot finish there at the end. Burst stays up, but Edward with a crazy game one. Looking very pristine here in these matches. And that pristineness wins you MVPs. We do see him taking our first MVP of the night on the Lonnie. I mean, this character is just...
Bump it. Gamers United.
We're back with the Gamers United. It's our Spider though. It's 08 Edward. This was the beginning of the game. I mean, this was what, 5 slaps back to back from Edward onto Spider. I mean, he was bad at that. He was very frustrated. He almost had the elimination. And this was Agile here, snagging the elimination onto Verge. Takes out Wufong as well, I believe, here in the situation. Oh, it was Fong. R&B focuser for the extra damage. Catches another player lacking. Knows it's gonna be Fong. With another dash, R&B minks. And now he almost was super close to taking out Wufong. But he does get taken out here in the situation. And this was odd odds against him. Still takes Sue in this situation. Does not come on top at the end, but does manage to get a lot of damage put in there and eliminations. Ace out here in the corridor with a big carousel combo into the R&B finisher there onto Arano. And you know, he was feeling himself. He was like, yeah, that's me. That's me.
I'm that guy. I'm him. It's kind of crazy seeing how he's doing now this day, and as well as seeing how Edward's, you know, I mean, for this stuff, you know, I mean, in general, I mean, looking at this man, you know, double MVP. So for him to come through here as a Justina MVP, he's gonna have himself, you know, pretty much, you know, one less, you know, sweat on his brow.
I've been there for our last 6th place there. Do have our replays here for game number 3, powered by China Unicom. Gamers United Severio. We have to keep it live. We have to keep it alive.
Gotta keep it going, gotta keep it rolling. Like the slap right there from XY for the mix out. For Shang too, he had a rough outing here. 2 players in the mix, 2 Lonnies more specifically. In the V1 from XY to confirm the kill. He wasn't able to pick up the Soul Boom, but he did just an elimination against Shang. While Fong was able to pick up the Soul Boom because you can't pick up anything on Lonnie. But Roma Yang, number 1, Takeen, 1, 2, 3, grapple extension, 1, 2. That was Arano's demise as the Valda, right? We saw the ultimate come out to be early, and then that's where Valda kind of goes out and be caught out. Now, Aisha was in this fight against Fong here in this guy rush. Look at this. Oh my gosh. The TOD and the denial right there for the board. He missed it, but the pistol shots were confirmed after the double rollout. He knew what to do next. Now, Edward looks towards it. 1 R&B to the next. 1, 2, 3. There's splitter animation for Cyan Fang, and now Edward looks towards it, gets caught to the dazzle, but it doesn't worry him because might get accidentally grief right here on the slate of rock where he wasn't able to get a successful scare rush. The orb was good. The blow up was enough, and that was the elimination. And especially Mike and back to back. Look at that Mike just like, you can't make this up. This is live. This is live production, folks. Nothing else stops this from going through for him to get his high placement for first place.
Like that player, I didn't really catch the name because I was just staring at his character model right there. He was right next to that player. He had no care in the world. He kept the cannon in hand to secure elimination before he's, you know,
Get some clips and highlights. Brought to you by China Unicom, Gamers United.
Gamers United. SR Spider. R&B focus opener there onto Mike, gets elimination. Crouch parry there onto Verse. F caught in for the Lonnie, was not enough. Catches the 1-2 into the LMB prowl here, into the uppercut aerial LMB finisher there for Spider. Beautiful parry into the crouch LMB, I believe, into the 1-2. Catches the re prowl off of this in this corner. I mean, just constantly catching those re-stands there off the LMB. Catching those dodges. Beautiful played out here on the Liam. My God, disgusting parry there onto Edward. Like, what can you do? You have someone in the ball. You get parried, you just eat up 2 times the damage there. It's super unfortunate there. Edward getting caught up here in the Roman Yang against A Shao. Doesn't even matter. He comes out victorious here, and there's Roman Yang. A Shao on the Shayo loses all momentum here. Eats up the damage off the R&B to the shift parry finisher there for Edward. Swaps on over to the pole sword. A Shao not happy about that one. He's like, yo, what's up? You saw that? That's me. That's me.
I'm the one who knocks. It's crazy because Edward goes out and gets his kill against Verse, and it was just, you know, luck of the Irish that moment where he was able to get himself the, you know, get the kill against someone who wanted to die because of a mainly Verse night. The fact that he got this kill against Fong and no one was able to wanted to target him afterwards was actually insane. And then you see the final circle zone. Spider must get shot, but Verse's survivability in the air, playing it out for that Lonnie V1. But Kylan V1 making its strides out here, making a name for itself. You know,
in the first and second place, but now we have a replay here for game number 4. I mean, China Unicom, Gamers United. Severio, take it away.
Yeah, you're gonna take a look and see the replays here. First from Yang, where Edward went up against Verse. Shayo versus Lonnie. Parry from Verse, kind of seal the deal here, especially with the combo breaker having to be invested, having Shayo ultimate posted Lonnie ultimate, in which case he got the elimination. Now XY up against Spider was a play in itself because Shayo blocks were all consumed. Shield blocks were still available, or not available, but shield throws were. For Spider, the catch just goes through. Gasses no dash in the freeze, gets caught in the shield throw. But one opportunity here, one dream, one LMB, one jump LMB. And that was it. That was all it needed. And he didn't have a dash in case anything else. Shane gets himself the imprint though after the kill elimination, and now obviously Spider elimination off of the Moonbane double slam down. Ben Naraka actually falls right at the edge of another one. They didn't even want to show this cam. Everything comes out here for this, for Orano to get caught out here with the Dazzle into the sky, and then A-Shao having the opportunity of using the Dazzle Orb to just the wall because they want to scare rush past him, but he was using it without any last confirmations against Verse, specifically considering he was the lowest target. No elimination points to be gathered, but with that was it. Tied score coming out here in terms of second place, and A-Shao comes himself here for MVP as a Syra. Something that we see more often in trios, but definitely not in solos. However, after even with during the offseason, she still has a predominant action in terms of solos and highlights to review over. Brought to you by China Unicom, Gamers United.
I mean, super aggression here from Edward, right? Investing that ultimate, gets clipped off there by the R&B focus there from Verse. From the fist blades, Frostivus, and the scrap off against Spider. Tries to catch him there off the V2. The Alco's combo breaker catches him. This was the beautiful LMB focus cancel into the 1.0. Into the recatch LMB 1.0 R&B. From the halberds there from Spider. Beautiful recatch there. Off the tap dodge. Wu Fong. Grapple spam into the parry there. That was just disgusting there from Wu Fong. A Zhao does fall here in the situation. Wu Fong manages to cleanse off of this scrap off against A Zhao. XY in the last and final moments of this game. No, this was inside a zone fight. This was a third-party action here from XY. Takes out Choose, Fong in the backside as well. Burst into Roma Yang, taking out Spider, but I mean, Spider quickly cleanses as we see it here against XY. Coming out the Roma Yang, quickly getting that Yang depletion timer cleanse off as we see it there with the R&B focused onto XY. With Fong in the corner there with that R&B off the spear. Fong as well in the backside. Fong catches the LMB Pro. Edward drops very, very low. We see possibly the jitters getting to him now. How slow he played for this game alone. Moving on into this end circle. Spider against Fong. Jump LMB finisher there for our last and final moments of game number 6. But we do have our first Aquos MVP of the night here for the bi-weekly 1 finals. And it's going to be nobody else but SR Spider.
That's right, playing out the odds and highlights to review over. Brought to you by China Unicom, Gamers United.
I mean, super aggression here from Edward, right? Investing that ultimate, gets clipped off there by the R&B focus there from Burst. From the fist blades, Frostivus, and the scrap off against Spider. Tries to catch him there off the V2. The Alco's combo breaker catches him. This was the beautiful LMB focus cancel into the 1.0. Into the recatch LMB 1.0 R&B. From the halberds there from Spider. Beautiful recatch there. Off the tap dodge. Wu Fong. Grapple spam into the parry there. That was just disgusting there from Wu Fong. A Zhao does fall here in the situation. Wu Fong manages to cleanse off of this scrap off against A Zhao. XY in the last and final moments of this game. No, this was inside a zone fight. This was a third-party action here from XY. Takes out Choose, Fong in the backside as well. Burst into Roma Yang, taking out Spider, but I mean, Spider quickly cleanses as we see it here against XY. Coming out the Roma Yang, quickly getting that Yang depletion timer cleanse off as we see it there with the R&B focused onto XY. With Fong in the corner there with that R&B off the spear. Fong as well in the backside. Fong catches the LB Pro. Edward drops very, very low. We see possibly the jitters getting to him now. How slow he played for this game alone. Moving on into this end circle. Spider against Fong. Jump LB finisher there for our last and final moments of game number 6. But we do have our first Aquos MVP of the night here for the bi-weekly 1 finals. And this will be nobody else but SR Spider.
That's right, playing out the odds, it still led him out to be MVP. But we're going to have some gameplay highlight reels brought to you by John Unicom, Gamers United.
So last and final game, once again, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that was a great opener there for Edward. Now Fong against Edward. I mean, R&B focus. That right there. He knew it. Not what he needed to. And this was a disgusting F2 fire case there onto Wu Fong to the jump LB finisher. That is a very detrimental there for Wu Fong. Asia on the Rama Yang catching Spider into the R&B Pro carousel into the R&B focus. And look at the damage there off the R&B focus there from the goal on sword. Mike, oh my god, that was a beautiful weave. I said that earlier too when I saw it. Beautiful read there off the F2 there from Murano, being able to dodge that. Still gets caught off the V2 in the corner, jump LB. No pistol shot, tries to catch off of that Shayo ult. But the second V2 connects as well, and Murano goes down there in that situation.
And then Spider finds Wan Liang / Edward here in the moment where one thing leads to another and chasing him down. Once he falls down though, that was an easy jump LB chase. That gives him the elimination. That goes ahead and gets him down. He knew that position wasn't going to be the more, you know, the safety net spot. But then when Spider gets eliminated there, that was it. He confirmed his shot and turned to be in second place. And then for Mike going down here against A-Shadow, start playing the Matari game. 1 kill in the lobby, you know, with first place. Still had an opportunity to, you know, see more about the Matari, but the Matari has so many counters in this meta, it's not even funny.
Yeah,
it's actually, yo, best way.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always